Hey Dana, this is Dallin Broomfield. I am the owner here at Iron Chest Pest Control Marketing. This is the custom website screencast that you requested through your email. In this video, I'm going to go over your website and leave you with some tips and tricks on how you can improve your online presence and then overall just generate more traffic, leads, and sales through your website. If you could, please give me some feedback on what you thought about this video. But without further ado, the three things that we're going to dive into today is content, citations, and backlinks. So content is king. You want to have a lot of content across your website, and there's a few reasons why. One, it's going to tell Google that you are the expert in your field. And then two, it's going to allow you to get in all of the high quality and relevant keywords that the Google users are searching for. So if we look at some of these keywords like pest control, Fredericksburg, VA, this keyword gets searched 500 times every month and has a keyword difficulty of 2. And then pest control Alexandria, VA also gets searched 700 times every month and then has a keyword difficulty of 7. So if I wanted to get found for a keyword like pest control Fredericksburg, VA, what I would do is I would come over here and I would make sure that that exact match keyword was inside my content. I would put it in my header. I would put it down here in my content a few times, and then I would even save my images as keywords. So of course the Google algorithm cannot see these images, but they can see what's behind them. So by doing this, it's just a way to manipulate the algorithm and let that algorithm know that you are doing the services that the Google users are searching for. So that's my number one tip is the content. Next up, I'm going to come over to Google. I'm going to Google pest control Fredericksburg, VA. And the first few things that you're always going to see pop up first are your paid advertising programs through Google, the LSA and the PPC. Both are very effective to get into. I do highly recommend running them. But we're going to stay on the organic side here. So the next up is the local map pack. This is where your Google My Business profile would go. And so getting up here at the top of Google, you need a consistent review pattern and you need to be responding to these reviews. Google loves to see that you're interacting with your customers. Another good way to interacting with your customers is to be making weekly Google posts and posting about your products and services. But most importantly, and my tip number 2 is to create citations to your Google My Business profile. So citations are simply just online directories. Anywhere where your business name, address, and phone number is listed is going to create that citation for you. And the more of them you have, the more authority and rank that you're going to have in your local map pack. So my tip 2 is citations. Next one down, this is your organic traffic. This is where your website would go. And when we're talking about Google, Google is just one big popularity contest. And so the more relevant backlinks that you have linking back to your website are basically just these other websites that are raising their hand and saying, hey, this guy is trusted and authoritative and deserves to be up at the top of Google. So my tip 3 is more backlinks to the website. So this is a tool that we use called Ahrefs. It is just a tool. It's not 100% correct all the time, but we can see that you have a domain authority of 15, a UR authority of 8. You've got 20 referring domains going back to 5,000 backlinks. You're getting found for 7 organic keywords, and you've got roughly about 21 people traveling to your website every month. So I'm going to look into some of these backlinks, which I'm sure you are aware that this is probably a URL that you created, but you've got 4,200 backlinks just coming off of this one URL, which it's not terrible, but it does look really spammy to Google because Google can tell that those links weren't created organically when you have one referring domain going back to 4,200 backlinks. You want to keep this right here about the same number or just, anywhere from like 100, 200, 300 away from each other. You want them to be very close together. But we're going to look into some of your keywords. So you are getting found for Bradford pest control. That keyword gets searched 50 times every month. You're sitting on position 2 for it. So you've got roughly about 16 people traveling to your website looking for that keyword. And then 5 for pest control in Bradford. And then we've got pest control Stafford, VA, which this is another good keyword. Gets searched 100 times every month. Has a keyword difficulty of 0, but you have no traffic coming into the website on that one because you're sitting on position 66 for that. So lastly, we're going to look at one of your competitors here. This is environmental PC, we could see their domain authority a little higher, and then look at their backlink profile, 310 referring domains, only going back to about 746 backlinks. So that's a good trust flow there. They're not too far apart from each other, and they've got 11,500 organic keywords. So we're going to look at specifically that Fredericksburg page and look at what keywords are being found there. So pest control Fredericksburg, VA, there's that volume. They're sitting on position 2 for it. So it's telling us that they've got 216 people traveling to their website every month just by being on that number 2 spot for that specific keyword. So I hope this information was valuable to you. Again, the 3 things was content. You need to make sure you're using that exact match keyword to manipulate the algorithm. 2, citations for your Google My Business profile. And then 3, relevant, good backlinks to your website to build more domain authority and power. Thank you.